mind being out in the cold. And I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, out in the cold. And I don't mind not knowing where to go. Where do I go? But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the rope could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame. But all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. But I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my texts, shit I left unread.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome. Welcome back, guys. It is another week into June. It's a crazy heat wave going on out there. We've got the Indoor Farmer episode 139 for you guys tonight, Monday, June 17th, 2024. Let's go. Let's have a good one. SteveO and I got so much, a lot of greenery happening, a lot of, stuff to be doing, which sometimes it's a waiting game. Sometimes you're in between grows or you're in between like projects. But right now we're in high gear. No pun intended. A lot of stuff going on. I think over with all the SteveO's plants and all of mine. I was just about to say I don't have any cannabis growing, but technically I have 3 cannabis plants growing. But I don't know what's like. We're going to show you a little bit of that tonight, and we're going to do a few other things. I got some other testing equipment. We're going to check out my water again this week after adding. I was putting a little bit of baking soda in for alkalinity, and I also was adding Calga, which right into the system. So we're gonna see how that reacted. I didn't do it every day. It was like every couple of days I'd add some in there. So let's see. We've got some housekeeping to do. We had game night last night. Was awesome, guys. I got everybody taken care of. I shipped out 12 packages today. So it was a big trip that I made, and we're going to be having more fun. Actually, it was a really fun, like fast paced type game we did last night. It was awesome. Congratulations to Timothy for being the champion.
Yes, sir. I was on his team.
Yeah, shouts out to SteveO for sponsoring a certified prize, but also he won a couple prizes last night. So it's fun to do for both ends of the giving and receiving, I guess. One thing to do with that, actually, guys, a lot of people have gift codes out there for different places. If you do not plan to use it, we could re-gift it, or you could do a giveaway with it. But what I suggest is if you don't plan on using it, go there anyway. Use it for whatever you can get for that gift code. You don't have to spend anything extra. Try to find something within that price range if that's your issue. Like if you find something that you like and it's a few dollars on top of the gift code, then boom, you might find an awesome deal. But either way, try to use it, try to spend it. And if you absolutely can't, please let me know, because I'm seeing a few of the sponsors have quite a list of people or of numbers and codes that aren't being used. To me, that's like free advertising for them, but they do want you to use it because they want you to see what they have to offer. That's the whole point, is to get you to check out what they got and get something for free there. So that's what's up. Please let me know, guys, if you're out there and you're not sure if you have something. There was a big list. So aside from that, I do have the giveaway still going on for the RO system.
Yes,
you haven't gotten in on that. I'm actually going to promote it. I think I'm going to pay to throw it into the old Facebook promotion thing. That post itself, at least. I mean, I feel like a lot of people should get in on it. And let's be honest. I know you can't invite 1,000 people or whatever. I'm just trying to get some invites and maybe a screenshot of it. Some people are. I had someone complain about it once. So anyway, doesn't matter. I didn't even know the person. I was like, well, you don't have to get into it then. It's all good. All right, let's see where we got. We got people coming in from X. We got Jess and Billy and Nobody and myself. Well, I don't think I went over to X. Oh yeah, I did. I did comment on the outside anyway. Billy, Nobody, Jess. On the X side, we've got a bunch of people coming over on the Rumble as well. Nobody and William jumping back and forth. I appreciate that, guys. Let's get it going. Hit that like button. Share us out if you can. If you cannot share, or if you shared too much. I actually had one of my subscribers getting in trouble for sharing too much. And I mean, partially, I think maybe they share it to a group that doesn't like me. That could be partly. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. But I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I just kind of make those assumptions sometimes. I'm like, well, how come he keeps getting hit with just sharing my stream, So it doesn't matter. I hope that you guys can share it. If you can't share it, just tag a few friends in here. Maybe some people that you don't think you've ever seen come in. That would be great. But no worries. We're just going to have a chill episode. I got a bunch of stuff to show you. SteveO's got a bunch of videos to show you. Oh, hey, Sean's over there on the X. Appreciate that.
What's up, Sean? Yeah,
X
make
and
sure you
Facebook,
share only where you have permission, by the way, guys. That's what he's trying
Right.
to say, so you don't get in any trouble.
Well, I don't even know. It's more than that because you might have permission somewhere, but they just might not want you to share somebody that does self-promoting and things like that. They might be okay with you sharing a live stream in where it's just someone hanging out, whatever. But us, we have promotions, we have sponsors and things to talk
Giveaways.
about. So those might be partly getting you in trouble. I actually forgot to hit enter on my phone. Give me a second.
Sure, no problem. Hey, thanks for coming in tonight, Sean. Sean's on the X. What's up, brother? Jess is over on the X too. I'm C and Bookface, she says. All right. I'm not sure what that means. I'm C and Bookface. I don't know what that means, but all right, whatever that means. Good for you. I'm sure it's something good. Team Timothy last night. That's right. Old Timothy Martin won the game, got us some prizes for his team. It was a lot of fun last night. I didn't get to watch a lot of it because I was busy, but with Father's Day and all. But I got to go swimming yesterday, and the big deal is for the past few years, I'm always recuperating and have some sort of wound or something that can't get wet. And this year, yes, I got to get my big old fat butt in a pool, and I had a great time. I had an absolutely fantastic time. So it actually worked out really well. I had a great Father's Day. I hope the rest of you all had a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day as well. I really do.
Yeah, Father's Day. Yeah, we had a good day. My son's mom cooked me some dinner, and we
Nice.
hang out with him for a little bit. Although I see him quite often, it wasn't a huge difference of the day, but since it was her weekend, so I still went over and saw him.
Oh, good.
So we're trying this tonight. Got the garden cam in on the. Although I'm not sure how much you can see, it's not that great. I wonder if I could zoom out. Anyway, it's how much right. I got my other phone over there hanging out. It's our garden cam.
All right.
Actually, I do have a third. What's this one showing?
I see the potatoes are starting to wind down a little bit with the color and stuff now. They're starting to get their fall colors probably for themselves.
Yes, they are. And we're about to see some of that up close and personal here. Let me share it in.
Hey, Sean.
While we're hanging out, though, I think I should do this first.
Oh, yeah, let's get that. Are you going to use your strips so that we can see where the alkalinity is now, too?
I'm going to do both.
Okay.
I'm going to test it with the meter first.
All right. Sounds good.
I didn't bring myself any water. I'll rinse it off later. Whoa.
Now, did we deduce last week that it was off by about a point, roughly?
Yeah, but I did recalibrate it. So
Yeah, I know. We just did that.
sitting at 7.7. I don't know if it's off by 10 or what because the strips read differently. Up to 7.8. All right, we'll leave that there for a minute while I pull up my pics.
Excellent.
Going to show a few things today. I've got some pictures from Mom's house. Mom's house. Mom's got some raised beds, and such. So I'm going to show off some outdoor stuff. And a couple of plants I have outdoor too, not necessarily Mom certified, but it went up to 7.9. Yeah, I don't know if I can trust this meter, honestly. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you coming in tonight. What's up, Wayne Cruz?
Hey,
Indoor
Wayne.
and outdoor farmers. Yeah.
I see good day. Like Fez.
Say good days to you, sir.
I say good day.
So my mom's got a lot of shade. She's got a lot of shade, but she's got some tomatoes. Tried some. I think she got strawberries going. But here's something cool though. Let's see. She did this last year. Remember we talked about this? I think I might have talked about it on We Grow Wednesday. The copper coiling around that stick. Copper coiling goes down into the ground. It's supposed to help your plants with their like something to do with the magnetism and the electrons going around. I have to look it back up, but it has to do. It basically makes things grow bigger. I'm not sure if it works or not. There's a lot of stuff out there talking about it.
Never know. Well, they're crawling.
That's what she said, Jess. Growing bigger. The tomatoes are looking all right. I mean, she does get a little bit of sun over here, but not much. It's mostly shade.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, peppers. Looks like peppers there. Oh yeah, there's a pepper.
Yep.
I got peppers too, so we're showing those off here in a little bit. She's got a pepper already growing there. A couple already over there. Here, there's a flower. Those buds turn into the peppers. Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry patch. Strawberry patch. And Mia loves to just jump in there, and I'm like, no, get out of there.
That's a pretty skinny bed. You know, it's not very deep. I guess that's good for strawberries and raspberries.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like she could be adding in, like, I could be giving her some compost or some, she has a compost bin, but like worm castings would be good. What's up, Gerald? Busy Lizzie says, very nice. What's up?
Busy Lizzie.
Candy Sense Plus popped through. Scott Burns, what's up?
Gerald Jones.
Check this out.
Oh, got the ferns and the frillies.
Make use of what you got right there, man. You got to
Guess
go
so.
out. You got to go while you're outside, you know. What's up, Terry? Got Perry Whittle on the YouTube. Got Terry coming in. What's up, man?
We collect fertilizer right here. This is where we collect it.
There you go. Yep, it's a good churning station. Okay, so then she's got this, like, it's not quite a gutter. It's a little shallow. I have, as you know, I got those gutters from my house that I'm thinking of doing something like this. But these gutters are a little shallow, and she said it didn't work for her strawberries. But I am thinking I can make it bigger with my gutters. What I was thinking of doing is stacking the gutters. So if I stack one on top of the other, not like actually sitting it there, but like on the fence, you know, tie it to the fence above the other one and put holes in it, then the roots could grow down into it's like a second space, I guess. I don't know.
Then it would drain and everything too. Yeah.
I have all these fantasies of using these old gutters to build this crazy garden on the fencing, but we're going to see how it goes. Look at what they had to do here. My uncle had to use 2 large pieces of wood to really. I'm not sure if that's what he had to do, but he tied it in there somehow.
2x6.
You got to hold the weight, the shelving. So I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I can get privacy fence put up, and then you got wood already, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see.
Hi, Margaret. Terry.
Hi, Margaret. So yeah, that's about the only grow space that she has. She's got plenty of landscaping all over the place, but this there's another part of her yard that it's just more beautification, landscaping, birds, bird seed. She gets lots of hummingbirds, yeah. Back there's her compost bin. It's like a barrel that you can turn every so often. I want something like it. I'm not sure if I want that or something different. And then here's outside the garage area. So she's got a lot of landscaping. Look at these crazy, they look white.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what that is. Some
Me
kind of
neither.
flower. Lots of pretties. I'm not into landscaping. I just want to have like food growing everywhere. Okay, so here is the new sink. I'm going to show you this because I'm also going to show you guys the old sink. I really needed a sink bad. The old sink, you could, turning it on and off was not easy. And the holes were kind of leaking. And all right, well, it was hard to keep water in. I don't know. I probably could have gotten by with keeping it, but this sink is a lot bigger. And yeah, it's nice and such, but it's bigger so that I can put bigger things in this.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a utility sink now, even though I want to keep it nice. Because you could see this nozzle or the spout, I guess.
Sprayer. Yeah.
It's just a big spring, like that thing. I can pull it out of the way, and I can really just put almost anything I want in there. And
It looks industrial almost.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's a work sink, even though it looks fancy. It's a work sink. So here's the other sink.
Well, double sink. Yep.
Well, what I'm thinking of doing is I could somehow have this sitting on top of the gutter system at the high end, and I could grow inside this. I could grow stuff inside this, and then the water would just drain down into the gutters, and the roots would grow down into the gutters or whatever, and be good to go.
Yeah.
So Bradley and Lisa May both said they love landscaping. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love when you have it nice and tidy, nice and neat. Your yard is looking all right. Like whatever, I like to make sure it's mowed and trimmed and everything. But I just don't have time to do all the extra beautification. My yard came with a lot of landscaping that I'm going to have to upkeep. Okay, so here they are. Here they are, man. Going strong. 2 of them still.
Looking good though.
Yeah, they look. I mean, I still have sticks sticking up in the ground to try to keep them.
They look like they're sativa leaning too. Look at the long leaves on that.
This looks like exactly the same as these rubbish plants that I grew. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm hoping this time we can get more trichomes than I had last time because the stuff I have here in the bags cured. We looked at it with a microscope. It didn't have hardly any trichomes at all. And of course, I forgot to check my meter. I think.
Oh, it went off on you.
Yeah, I really thought I was doing good by getting one of these meters, but now I'm not so sure. 8.2. Yeah, I haven't put any pH down in for a while, so
yeah,
sitting at 8.2 now. Yeah, these look healthy. I mean, I'm not seeing any blemish at all. Like, there's no bug bites out of the leaves. Maybe here, but really, otherwise, looking good for just being growing out of my compost trash bin like pile.
Yeah,
they probably got a lot of good stuff in there. I mean, there's a lot of worms in there. I know for sure because I dig it up and bury more stuff in there. What's up, Alan? What's up, Shane?
What's up, Shane? Alan?
Sandy, hello. Brendra, hello. Ashley Huffman, hello.
Oh, hey, everybody's in here.
Yeah, Margaret will run the X. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you. Let's see where we're at. 13 on the indoor farmer page. I like to check in on the Rumble, and our garden cam is what I usually check on the Rumble. Let's see. Let's check. I'm at 399 on Rumble. I just need that one more follower and then another 10,000 on top of it. But just one for now. Just one for right now. 7 people watching on Rumble. Cheers, Rumble. Let's see if Rumble kicks me off. Well, they shouldn't kick you off on Rumble, Terry. Yeah, Terry, just for sharing our show on Facebook, they want to just give you all these restrictions and such. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even invite people to the event. So if I make the event, I think I can invite 50 people total to the event now. So
yeah, I used to be able to do 1,000 invites, and now after like 100, it says that's it, no more.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Why don't they just put a prompt there that says, if you pay this much, you can continue.
Yeah, exactly.
Shane found a hermit tonight. Shane, you're going to see my snails here in a little bit. Now, here you go. There's a side view of these. I'm just sticking random sticks there in the ground to make them stand up. Oh, they are being munched on at the bottom.
Yeah, a little bit there.
They look pretty like hardy though. They're like,
Oh, they do.
They can handle it. I really haven't done anything other than putting a stick there to try to keep them from falling over. That was it.
Yeah.
All right, so I got this doohickey.
Ooh.
And it every so often will go down, and it's an air cleaner, and it'll drop down, but then over 20 30 minutes it'll go back up to 100%. So it's cleaning the air and testing the air to see how clean it is, and then it will run its cycle and clean the area.
Okay.
I left it downstairs, kind of in between my two grow areas. Cannabis up that way, microgreens over that way, and then it's sort of kind of handling the whole area for now. I don't know what I'll do with it later, but it's good though, because this is where my furnace is on the right, and so it's helping to clean the air from the whole house, really.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I took just from that one picture, I took one, and then the next it was already up another percent. I needed something though, guys, man. My son and I both have allergies, and we're just constantly, and we'll stay inside a lot when it's hot out. And we don't realize this, but our air quality inside our homes is not good for the most part. Like a lot of people's homes, unknowingly, is not good, and we have to do something about it. So here's the microgreens. I took this picture today. I'll take a better one with some flash closer up. But the sweet peas, I've been eating them. I've been just, pinching them off, a handful of them, and throwing them on my sandwiches, and some of the other microgreens here too, on top of with my lettuce in the other room, and some basil. And bro, I'm basically throwing a whole salad up on a sandwich, and I'm just munching away on it. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah. So there's 2 different trays of sweet peas. But they are looking crazy. Like some of the peas that were starting to mold, but I kept hitting it with Prime Superior. Those peas, like they won't. The mold isn't progressing, but those peas are like black. They're just like dead peas. Like they're just sitting there black.
Oh.
Not all of them, but just like you can see them in there. It's crazy.
Right.
And I don't remember which one's which, but I had radishes, I had arugula, and broccoli in here. I think the right side is radish, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of them are getting too big almost, and I'm just going to have to eat them anyway. But when they get a certain size, they're no longer a microgreen, and they start to lose that potency of the nutritional value, that the whole purpose of eating them like that. But I can also try to grow some of these out to have seeds, to get the seeds. Oh, Shane, I'm sorry. He said he found a herm tonight. I'm sitting here thinking of a hermit crab. I don't know why. I went straight to hermit crab. That's crazy.
Oh, that's what you were thinking. I know when you said Hermie, I thought, he said he threw it in the fire to get rid of that bastard.
I didn't read the second half. I was like, oh man, hermit crab. That's crazy. I'm good. He said, yeah, no, man. I thought you were talking about because I'm thinking in the back of my mind, there's a nice picture coming up here, or a video of a snail in my system that's huge. It's got this huge shell too. It's getting bigger anyway. Look at that. It was so big it fell over because I didn't have enough water one day, and it kind of all fell over, and then watering it doesn't fix it. It all's tangled up now. The sweet peas are tangled up. And you can see from the top there some discoloration, but I hit it with Prime Superior a lot. So some of that could be Prime Superior actually just being visible, since it does grow a mycelial layer. All right, let's go. Yeah, I pick it up, just like pinch off a bunch of like stalks, or you might call them sprouts. They're not really sprouts though, but they kind of remind me of the sprouts that you used to get from like Jimmy John's, you know. So I got a bunch more trays there. Need to get those trays working for me.
Yes, sir. Oh, there's a nice bush.
Oh yeah, you missed the bush here. Let me show you. There you go. I lifted it up and let you see under the bush there.
Oh shit.
ED, what's up, Ruby? What's up, Danny? What's up, Princess? I got my phone right in front of me. I can see Alex Jordan pop through. What's up, Alex? See all those popper throughers. I got a nap.
Did you get it?
Like one flyer. I don't think I got it. A little shit.
Got him.
Sorry. That was probably loud. My apologies. Hermit crabs are awesome, though. Herms, not so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we go. So I got one of these bad boys.
Oh.
You've seen these, right? 4-tier mini greenhouse.
Yep.
I don't know that I'm going to use it for microgreens or not. There's several uses for it. Like when I'm starting seeds for different things, I could use it for that. I also have a heating mat, which I think I'm going to try out with microgreens. I'm pretty sure that heating mat would make microgreens grow faster as well as other seeds. So then
It's great for germinating, so it probably should help. Yeah.
You would think, yeah, speed it up a little bit. Check this out. So this will be 4 more microgreen trays once I set this up. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but another like a nice metal rack, which is what normally they grow on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see these slanted racks though with a lot of microgreen growers. It seems like it's slanted, or maybe it's an optical illusion. But this rack here will hold quite a bit more.
Oh yeah.
Than the two black racks that I have now. I can add all 3 together, take everything off of the one, and then I can really get some more volume if I need to. I think what I'm going to do is try to stick to one thing for a little bit. I'm trying a bunch of different things, and it's all a little different. I'm watering them all at the same time, though, which is not good when you're looking at trying to learn the plant and see like when it wants water and not just watering it every time. Anyway, here's the potatoes. Look how crazy they are.
That's crazy. Boy, they are nuts. I haven't started a potato bin yet, but you definitely have inspired me to do so.
This is what they look like. This is normal. This is what it's supposed to do right here. Donna, hello.
Hi, Donna.
And it's all, I just water them, but they just kind of start dying off. But then you see the sweet potatoes. You're gonna see that here closer up.
Yeah.
In a minute. Sweet potatoes are going strong still. They take a little while. Smasher says looking good. Smash, if you want to come up and be our third chair, you're welcome. You don't have
I'll
to
send her the link. I'll send it to her.
Send it to Bean as well. I don't know if he was going to plant.
Tango?
I already sent it to him. I don't know if he's going to have time, but yeah, if you want to come up, you're welcome. Yeah, I have a better shot of these sweet potatoes here soon. Timothy, hello. What's up, man? Our champ is here. So the mint here isn't looking so good. I'm not 100% sure. I really just give it some water from the fish tank. You know, I have given it some RO water too. I don't know if that's helpful, but it got some arugula growing, which doesn't seem to be doing so great either. And then of course you got the peppers. So everything looks like there's some kind of a problem, and we can tell right now I'm sitting at 8.2, and we're going to do another test with the test strips too.
Yes, sir. Because you were tested at the store at a 6.4, and you came home and you tested yourself at a 7.8, right?
Yeah, I believe they tested me at about a 6.8 at the store.
Oh, 6.8, okay.
But still, I mean, okay, the meter's still sticking at 8.2.
This would be interesting here.
And I can actually pull it up if you want.
What's up, Timothy Martin? What's up, buddy?
Okay, alkalinity's already looking much better.
Oh, good.
Here, real quick, we will do this. Oh, I meant to do this. And I will zoom in a little bit. Okay. So alkalinity is all the way.
We can't hear you, though, Waylon.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so alkalinity is where my finger is, and it's actually looking at about 80 or more here.
Oh, you were 0 before.
It's at more like 120.
Wow, there you go.
That's a much better jump. pH, though, is looking at, so the pen right now says 8.2 still. This strip is looking more like 7 to 7.5. Let me see what you think.
Yeah, I think your pen's off.
So pH is down here. We're looking at kind of orangish, right?
Yeah.
Orangish is a 7.5 there. The very last one, 7.5, maybe 7-ish, 7.5.
Mhm.
Closer to 7. It looks kind of darker orange a little bit, if you ask me. And then let's see. Wonder if I can just do like this and it'll stick. Might stick.
We can catch the colors, but just can't read the words. That's all.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to. There we go. Maybe it's not going to work, guys. Sorry. I got more things to try. Give me a second.
What's up, Benjamin?
Let's try this. Let me zoom us in a bit. Oh, now you see a lot of it, a lot of us here. Okay. You can see the colors at least, and I can start reading about it. So the hardness looks like it's in the green. Very.
Always a good thing.
Oh, it looks more on the hard side, actually. We got no iron and no what is this, hydrogen sulfide. That says it's good, but we kind of need some iron in the system. Copper's looking almost 0. This is copper here. It's not really helping with it. I go like this. I'll just read through them because the camera's not going to be as good as I wanted. See, magnesium or manganese is sitting at almost 0 too. We don't want that. It's between zero.
Your mic is really messed up.
How about now? Still bad?
Nothing. I can't. You're like going in and out, like like that.
Well, I don't know what to do about that. Do I sound any better now?
Just a little bit. It's going in and out like you got a bad connection or something.
That shouldn't be happening.
Now you sound fine. Now you sound fine.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna look at it for the rest here. It should be like you can't wait too long to do this. Look at all this. So let's see,
Right.
chlorine. Chlorine's a kind of a color I don't even recognize, but it looks like it's in the good.
Oh, good.
Mercury is at 0, which is good. Nitrites and nitrates, a lot of those. And I actually heard from my neighbor. Shouts out to the neighbor and his wife, who both he has a lot of fish tanks, and the wife does a lot with plants. So I can, between the two of them, I actually have a pretty good resource for what I'm doing. And what he suggested from her knowledge is that I may need to add a fertilizer because the nitrites and nitrates in my system may be the more complex kind that the plants are not able to uptake as easily. So what's happening is they're sucking out all the easy ones, all the easy stuff, and then it's hard for them to uptake the rest because I don't have enough maybe microbial bacteria going on. Who knows? So he just said sometimes they have to add fertilizer. Let's see, sulfate looks good around 200. Zinc looks good around 5 to 0. Let's see, fluoride is 0. Sodium chloride is 0. Alkalinity, yeah, still going strong at about 120. I like that. That's a move in the right direction.
That's right. That is definitely.
pH is still a bit high, and I don't know that I can even trust the dang pen. So I'm not gonna for now.
It sounds like you're just low on minerals mostly, and you have a little bit high pH. Yeah.
I do have this TDS meter here, which I am not 100% sure how to use. On. And then you put it in. It's also an ECM meter too. It says 395 ppm.
395.
396. Is that high?
No, that it is high because it should be between probably 150 to 250 parts per million.
I mean that's some dirty, nice and dirty fish tank water. I don't know. I wonder if I should rinse this off now. Probably. Let's see what this other side is for. Oh no, that's the battery. Mode. Okay. 842 ECM.
Oh wow, that's actually not bad. It should be 111, 330 somewhere in it. Anywhere from like 100 to 300.
Oh wow,
EC.
those are crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I will.
I have one too, and I never. When I was trying to chase the TDS, it was like I would be adding more water to try to get the TDS down, and I would be now having to change my pH again and redo it. And I felt like I was just chasing my tail with it.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure what to think about it. So I guess once I can wrap my mind around it, we'll return to it. What's up, Leslie? We got Country Boy Weeds in the house. So as you can see, the plants are not loving this low mineral and high pH. Even if it's around 7.5, that's going to be pretty high for a lot of plants.
Yeah. Country Boy, what's up?
Even this basil has issues down below Maybe some of that was because it was so covered up, and now I got it all kind of exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see this bad boy looking crazy. He doesn't like it at all. Look at these crispy leaves that it has.
Yeah, it's that pH.
Yeah. I'm going to put some pH down in there tonight.
All right.
Yeah, there it is. It's still trying to grow. It's like, help me. Help.
Mhm.
It is only on it. It's on a 12 and 12. So actually, maybe not. No, it's not. It's on 18.
Yeah.
That's
It'd
why
be flowering already by now. Yeah.
I should do that. I should just flour it, get it out of there. I don't know. You see this lettuce back here, though? This lettuce is doing all right. It's kind of green. But then there's other lettuce that's not so green. Basil. It's like single basil. I do want to go check. I haven't checked the basil from last week. It's drying up, nice and ready for harvest. Arugula. Got some arugula going on underneath the peppers. Look at the pepper. You see the peppers up there? 2 of them.
Yeah, they are.
There's more. There's more. Let's see. There's 2 of them here.
Are those bell peppers?
Yeah, these are going to be sweet peppers, I think. They're not hot.
There you go.
More going on in there. I think they need pollinated. I'm not sure, but they just grow on their own too. They don't. Maybe not as many.
Mm-hmm.
Watch an indoor farmer at work. Thanks, country boy. Weeds. Okay, there's another. There's a couple on the other side too. There's like 4 or 5 like good sized ones starting. Some little ones there.
Oh, there we go.
It's crazy how the flower turns into the pepper.
I know.
And see those leaves, man. They're not looking good. They don't like it. They're still growing through it. They're like, it's kind of like it kind of looks like a human after eating too much fast food. It's like it's getting food, it's eating something, but it's not enjoying it. That's true. Look at all the house flies. Look at all the house flies.
Oh, geez.
That's a vinegar and dish soap and water in there. I don't see a lot of flyers. Like the one I saw earlier is about the only one, and it's just they die off. So this picture is meant to show you all 3 sections of lettuce. This is actually lettuce over here that just is dying. It's not. It ended up not enjoying itself enough to continue living. And then over here, I've been chipping away at this lettuce, eating it, throwing it on salads and stuff, little bits of it. Just like, grab a bunch of pieces, go wash them.
I keep waiting on a wee little pineapple to pop up out of there. Out of the top of that thing.
Funny. That's gonna be funny. I'm gonna take a bunch of like Players Club pictures with that.
Yep.
Some little sunglasses on it, Like I don't see anything coming up out of there yet, but they are new fresh leaves that's growing. All these leaves. I did take a video. A lot of the fish are happy. I mean, I don't see many dead. I can't remember the last time I saw a dead fish. Knock on wood. So peaceful.
Definitely.
There it is. Look at that bad boy.
He's always hiding.
It's a big one. They grew.
Yep, they're definitely.
I don't know how many are in there, man. Like, there's plenty of algae for the damn algae eaters to eat.
Oh yeah.
I got some new algae eaters, and the snails keep making snail like eggs, but think the fish are eating them. I'm not sure. So here you go. You can see the sweet potatoes a lot better this way.
Yeah,
Seems
they got
different
different
out there.
leaves. Yeah.
Well, that, but they're also much more vibrant and like still going strong.
Oh, sure they are.
They take a lot longer, I guess, than potatoes. Those potatoes are all about ready to harvest, though. I don't even know what's happening with all the smaller ones that are at the bottom. I'm just going to harvest them all and kind of try to stick away from the sweet potatoes. Try to dig around them. See that there's a little like grouping of sweet potatoes in the bottom there. Let me go back, like right about here. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So they, I'm not sure if that's a new vine or if it's all part of the same vine, but I'll have to kind of separate it out a little bit as I get the potatoes.
Taterville.
Right, man. That is it for me. We got the garden cam. Let me check the water level here. I do have the water on. Might forget and go like get done with the show and go upstairs. And next day I come down and water's like trickling from the tank over to the drain and
Drain, yeah.
lose some fish that way. Who knows? But I have to go wash these off. But guys, stick around for this next segment. We got Siir SteveO in the certified segment on episode 139 on the Indoor Farmer. Guys, come on back. Make sure you hit that like button and hang out for this. You're going to see some wonderful updates from Siir SteveO.
Oh, yeah. It's certified segment June 17th on the Indoor Farmer Mondays, baby. What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Exciting week this week. It was Father's Day yesterday. My stupid ass jumped in the water and I had a real nice time. Didn't wear any sunscreen for 2 hours and got a nice little sunburn on my back that I'm enjoying right now. But that's my own damn fault. Kelly said, "Wear your sunscreen." And I didn't do it. And guess what? I'm paying the price right now. And she's probably laughing her ass off at me. You know it. You know it. But yeah, this week I got a couple things for you. For one, here's a little video that I have for you. This one here, what you're looking at is I had to get a new garden hose, and I started thinking to myself, you know, I'm really getting aggravated with making the water upstairs, dragging it all the way downstairs to go outside to water my plants. So I said, there's got to be some sort of filter that you can get for your garden hose to keep the chlorine out.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? I found one for $18. And you only have to change it about every 3 to 4 months, depending on how much you use it. And I figure that's going to get me through that'll get me through the summer, you know, this. But just figured I'd show it to you guys. It's a decent little filter. It's actually working. There's the tower garden too. I can tell you that's all lettuce on the bottom there. A bunch of different styles of lettuce. You can see the heat was really making it droop today, so I gave it a little bit of a shower as well today. But Yeah, today we're going to get into. I'm going to transplant 2 of these girls. These ones that are sitting here in the 1-gallon pots are going to make their way into 2 10-gallon pots, just like these. And that's what I got to show you guys for this week. But
They're looking
these
nice, Steve.
yeah, they're not looking too bad. And this water right here, I mean, geez, just the water output that I'm putting into this pot right now is probably 10 times faster than my sprayer. I would sit outside for almost a half an hour trying to water just these 4 little plants. And yeah, something had to give. So this is much better. I feel like I get a nice thorough watering with it. Plus I can, give more of a shower to the leaves and stuff when it's real hot like it was today.
Hey, Rose.
But yeah, first I gave them a little bit of a water because when I transplant, especially, I don't like them to be dry at all because it just makes a mess. So I gave those the little ones that are going to get transplanted. I gave them just that little bit of a spray and a little bit of water because I can tell, you can see up on that one left plant, it was getting so hot it was starting to droop a little bit.
Yeah.
These must have had more water, so they were standing up real nice. But yeah,
It
and
has to
then
do with them sitting on the ground or sitting up in the air on a table. So
well,
they're out faster,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have those 2 little ones sitting up there on the table is where I was keeping them, and then the obviously the other 2 are on the ground, but we're getting 2 more of those though here, and then I'm gonna have 4 outside, and the rest I'm gonna hide inside. I'm allowed to have 5, but I'm just gonna do 4. What's up?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something.
G-Lo, what's up, man? Over on X.
And let's see. So now I got this one here for you. All right, Smashy jumped in. You're muted.
No, it's just my mic is up there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I thought it was more serious.
All right.
Oh.
Let's get
Ashley's garden in the house.
How you guys doing? Oh, look at
Good.
that power garden over
You see it there, don't you?
there.
Yeah,
About
we-
that thing a mile away.
Yeah. Yesterday for lunch, we officially had our first salad from the Tower Garden. We used the microgreens at the top that she had grown, and one thing that I noticed is there isn't that, how some people don't like green vegetables because of like that bitter, earthy taste that you get out of them.
Mhm.
I noticed when we grew these that it had none of that. It actually tasted wonderfully.
That is
Wonderful.
probably the top 5 things that I hear the most when they first grow their lettuces is it actually tastes good.
Yeah.
Versus
Oh, yeah.
the tasteless stuff you get in the store, right?
Yeah. The little
Right.
crisp water taste.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I won't eat arugula no matter what. I don't know what it is about
Yeah,
arugula,
it's pretty
but
bitter stuff.
it doesn't taste good to me. If I knew what cat piss tasted like, I think that's what arugula would taste like.
Nice qualifier. I like the microgreens though. They taste more fresh and like crispy and like sweeter too a lot of times.
Right. Well, see, here I'm adding my worm castings because I'm building up some more soil. I use the Brute brand, and I, as you can see, I calculate it down to the, perfectly. I measure everything, right? No, that was about 3 cups is the way I figure it right there. Yeah, did you see me? I almost busted my ass there, man. I got up and it turned sideways on me, and I almost ate shit right in front of the camera.
Bro, don't worry. I used to when I worked security at the hospital, I got myself on camera at least 2 times just busting my ass. Once was up on the helipad when it was all icy, and I was like running to go get the door open for this patient coming in, and it was all on film, and I got to go back to the office and just watch it over and over. Just,
Oh, sick.
rewind, just watching myself take a dive. Yeah, I hope that you don't. You got to make sure you let us get to see the footage, though. You can't save that footage.
Gotta go
Oh, I
viral
would
on
show
that
you.
shit.
You see that BioLive that I just added? I had it in that bin right there with a lid on it outside underneath the table. And there's this raccoon that opens it up, gets in, goes in every night and eats my fertilizer. So I had to take it inside last night.
Raccoons are brutal, man. They
I
can
feel like
climb
they're
into
awful
something.
this year.
Well, we got Leslie in the house talking about raccoons. You guys see his post?
Oh, I saw it. His little baby raccoon.
Yeah, with a monkey and like a deer, and I don't know what else. Got tiger or something. What's up, William? Cheers, brother.
Well, cool.
Where can we watch that footage, Waylon? I don't think I never got. I didn't get to keep the footage, Timothy.
Not. Get the old-fashioned paper fan out.
It's not as funny as the footage they never saw, where I had to pee real bad in the office one night, and you can't leave because you're the guy watching all the cameras, right? And so I just dipped into the closet where they keep all the like people's belongings and different stuff and I'm peeing into a bottle, and then I look up about halfway and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. There's like a camera in the closet, right on me. And they never knew. They don't really look at that footage very much. But I got to watch it. I was like, oh shit, look at this.
Oh yeah, you know that.
That's good stuff. Yeah, they can be, Joe. They definitely can be mean.
Yeah, they attacked
I
like
would
10 of my
not-
chickens recently.
I do
Yeah,
not
they're
recommend
hungry.
anybody playing with wild animals except Leslie.
Well, there's where I missed the bucket and spilled a lot of the soil that I had to clean up.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do?
It happens.
Man, it was hot out there, bro. I was sitting there roasting my balls off. The whole back of my neck right now is nothing but a big sweat bomb. I'm telling you right now.
But that's good, man. Like honestly, my mom told me today I went over and mowed her grass. And she's like, "Oh, it's too hot." I was like, "No, I need to sweat. I need to get a good sweat going." And she has a lot of shade anyway, so it's really just
Clean out those pores.
you got to, man. You got to. Like some of us get too comfortable hanging around without, obviously exercise comes to mind, but just getting a good sweat in sometimes. And I felt better when I got outside because I wasn't feeling so well. I had like kind of a little bit of migraine. And then you get out into the sunlight sometimes, man. You need that vitamin D. You need that, you need what the sun has to offer for sure.
Yeah. Yep. I always forget to take my shoe off too and ground myself when I'm outside.
You got to.
Oh yeah.
I forget every time, and I believe in
would
that.
it be hard to walk though? Would it be harder to walk?
Yeah, I would have to take both shoes off, and that's the thing because already one leg's shorter than the other. So I definitely only one time ever have I walked in bare feet without a shoe on my prosthetic leg, and that was just the other night at my son's new house. I didn't want to mess up his apartment, his carpet.
Wow.
So I took it both off, but I can't do one or the other. Have one shoe on and one shoe off. Forget that shit. All right, here we go. Let's see if you can actually make it inside.
Get some of it in there anyway.
Yeah, I did. I should be wearing something over my face like a mask.
Did you wet it down, or what are you doing here? Are you mixing it into the pot where the plant's going to be? Yes,
it's going directly into the fabric pot. I already mixed it up. The reason why it looks a little moist is because the Fox Farm was a brand new bag. And it was nice and moist still. See? You can see the great mix job that I did on it, obviously.
Well, it wasn't bad. Right when you first started pouring, it looked like the wind was catching a lot of it, like it was too dry, but then it looks better as it went.
That's the Pro Mix. Pro Mix is a very, very fine soil, and it is dry when I get it, yeah. Because I've had it now for about 2-3 weeks, and it's been open and stuff, so. But yeah, that's the first one. And then now I'm about to transplant the first one in there. I remembered to bring my myco down. I've got some mycorrhiza that I use to sprinkle in the hole. And every transplant I've done this year so far, it was like they never had any shock. In fact, overnight they seemed like they actually grew quickly from the transplant. And that's kind of unusual not to have any shock. And here's
Right.
where I'm going in the garage now to get it because I left it sitting in the garage. There it is. But yeah, definitely. I've been having a good time with this year. It's been giving me a lot more stuff to do, a lot more purpose. It's fun actually.
Plant
And
therapy.
I keep forgetting to record though. I do other stuff, and then I
Mhm.
forget to record, like a
That
simple
part's hard.
watering. Yeah.
And sometimes it's about not wanting to stop and go and like set it up and this and that. And yeah, I totally get it. But at the same time, it doesn't take much to give us a good hour or 2 hours worth of content to talk about because there's so much to do.
Right.
And you can tell us about other things you did that off camera and things. So it's not wasted time, but it is a conundrum. You're like, I want this. That's good footage.
Yeah, the mycorrhiza is a fungus that is good for root production. In case anybody wants to know, I wasn't root bound at all. I was thinking I was getting pretty close to being root bound in that little 1 gallon pot, but man, I could have went for another week or two. It looks like they were just really getting around the bottom of the pot, nothing around the sides really. So, but these are a little shorter than its partners that are that have been down for the last it's the 17th. So for 16 days they've been in the 10 gallon pot, and these two have been in the 1 gallon pot. So they're a little shorter, but they've been outside the same amount of time.
I mean, they've got good sized fan leaves and pretty bushy looking. You'll probably have to clean up the middle a little bit and make it want to stretch out, but
Yeah.
Yeah, when do you start cutting the extras off? Because mine's about that
Defoliating?
size too, but it looks like nice.
I would wait.
fluffy.
What's SteveO's? What's your opinion?
Well, I would just defoliate the bigger leaves that are, covering up large sites. But other than that, still let it go. You've got the rest of the summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just take the big leaves off that are covering up big parts of it,
Yes.
Mhm.
Big leafing.
And you can even start. Well, that's right. You're in the tower garden. I was going to tell you to
Well, no,
start
I got 3
lollipopping.
of them in the garden that I was talking about actually.
Oh, okay. Well, the ones that are in the ground there, don't even defoliate. Just keep letting those go. They're still too small. When you get about to the 6th, 7th node, then top it.
Yep.
Ye-
Okay.
And since they're in the ground outside, it's sort of like the sky's the limit for those. Like you don't really have to
That makes sense.
remove anything in order to give it more like take less energy from somewhere else or whatever. You don't have to worry about that, especially if you got enough sunlight, unless you're you have too much shade or whatever.
I put
But-
them in a nice sunny spot.
But to
Sunny
SteveO's
spot.
point, the topping though, that's going to make it bush out more rather than just shoot straight up. Like the 3 that I had a couple years ago, I just kind of let them do their own thing, and one of them just looked like it was a fucking sunflower. It was tall and just straight like I left them in the ground. The stalks are still in the ground. I just kind of left them. Like it's crazy how sturdy cannabis stalks are.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
the fibers and stuff. It's crazy. They just stay. They never
Yeah.
break down.
That's why fan and wind is big for production of the stem, because as it's moving around and blowing around, there's these little micro tears that get broken into the stalk, and then it heals itself like a knuckle. So that's where it builds up the bark and starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's from the moving, swaying back and forth. That's why for indoors, you got to have a fan. It kills me when I see people with no fan. I'm like, that's the first thing you put up is the fan.
Yeah, because and it's a whole metaphor about life because we all need, we actually need a little resistance in order to grow.
Oh yeah.
You need that struggle or at least some kind of adversity to
Mhm.
grow through, and that's what the wind or the air does. I I don't know. Mine, the one I have in the aquaponics is just kind of growing straight up and like stretching out. It's going to be ridiculous looking if I can keep it going. It's probably just going to die soon. But look at that one. It's got a lot of yellowing plant or yellowing leaves. I guess that one I would maybe you could probably cut
That
like some of the bottom stuff, clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, and the bottom leaves are turning yellow on that one, and the cola was dipped over, and it was dry. That plant needed water.
Is that an auto?
No, no, these are the
Are
purple
you just
cookie
okay?
dough.
I thought you meant when you said cola. I thought you meant like it had a cola already. You just meant like the top.
Oh no, no, no! I got the purple cookie dough, that Chris Fisher line.
Oh,
Hell yeah! And man,
garden. Okay.
yeah, and by the way, let me do a little promo for him. Tuesday is the big drop for the purple cookie dough, the Purple Hairs exclusive. So make sure you guys find that at thegrowfam.com.
That's the
Oh,
two I
you're
got in
gonna.
my garden.
It's gonna be on the growfam.com. Awesome.
Yeah, Purple Hairs exclusive, purple cookie dough.
Well, you just won $10 for there. I don't know what it would put it towards. What is it? The same price as the homestead heirlooms, or
I believe so. Yeah, I believe they're all the same price. Yeah, all the heirlooms.
they should sell Lucy seeds. You're like, you want one seed, $5.
Yeah,
Something
Lucy
like
seeds.
that, man. Come on, they gotta start doing that. The one pack. Like, I
Yeah.
don't have $35 for the whole pack. I just want a one pack, and then boom, you got to pay shipping though, so it'd be like $10 for a seed.
Oh,
Basically.
okay.
So it's a thought though for all you.
Might be worth
all
it.
you genetics. I'm not kidding. Like some of the packs are much more expensive. So
Yeah.
you
Well, when I got the new hose and I put that filter on, I put it in the middle because I needed that because I only had a 10-foot hose and it wouldn't go all the way over. So, and also, we're moving the tower garden inside because your boy got lights. So we're waiting for the water level to get low enough so it's not so heavy, to carry in. And we're going to get it inside. And then this way, Kelly can run the hose through the window.
That's what I do.
And fill it right up, and then we're not carrying 13 gallons every 2 weeks to
Right.
the freaking, back and forth, and
Gotta love
having to dechlorinate all that water too. I'd have 13 gallons sitting downstairs. It'd be a freaking mess.
That's got to be a relief for you though to be
Mhm.
able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, for like a $20 price tag for a filter. I mean,
yeah.
it was worth it. It says
It may not be okay. So well, I don't know. Would you consider it drinking water, or is it just the one that's just taking out like a good portion of the chlorine and other stuff?
Yeah, it's specifically it's a gardener's filter to remove chlorine and other contaminants. Yeah, but
Cool.
as far as drinking water, hell, I've drank out of garden hoses without filters my whole life.
Me
So.
too. Gotta keep that immune.
Okay, touche. I'll give you that.
What's up, Colin?
But I wouldn't call it RO water by no means, of course. You know what I mean? It's not
Giveaway.
3-stage or anything. Yeah.
So I keep forgetting this, but I wrote
Bless
down my pH in my notebook so I can write it down on every Monday and kind of give myself a gauge over time.
Okay.
I also try to write down any guests we have on, such as Smash Lee. How was the show yesterday, Smash? Guys, if you don't check her out on Sundays. The what?
Rhino filled in for me last
Oh
night.
yeah, you guys did some holiday good stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Father's Day
awesome.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
Has anyone seen the meme of the top half says people from Illinois going to India, or no, for people from Indiana going to Illinois for cannabis, and then the bottom half says people from Illinois going to Indiana for fireworks. Yeah, I just
I
thought
know
of
where you're getting at. That's
Yeah.
the holiday, and people traveling and doing holiday stuff, and
Get the good deals.
it's funny. Well, yeah, because like one state's got one thing illegal but not the other, and then the other states, it's like okay, it's just ridiculous. So what do you have growing on right now? Anything new? Anything out of your comfort zone right now? I know you were doing the cannabis inside the tower garden, and that was a little
Yeah, I just had
different.
to staple some strings up on her today because the windstorm yesterday was pretty crazy and
Oh
pouring
shit.
rain. So
So are you
she's all
tying it directly to the the tower?
no, it's much too big
Okay.
for that thing now.
Oh, okay.
So the little canopy thing that I had made, or like I don't know, draped over some
Sure.
2x4s. I've been stapling string around the branches to those 2x4s, so it kind
Hmm.
of like cradles it.
Damn.
And
I
they're pretty
wonder what would
hefty.
happen if you'd start topping it. It would quit growing
Oh yeah,
long, and it would
yeah.
grow wide.
I could
And
try, yeah.
it would give you just two more. It would give you a
2 more
second
branches.
cola.
Yeah,
Yep, it would spread that out a bit. Plus, you could
yeah,
use some of those as clones if you wanted. If you had somewhere else that you wanted to
yeah.
grow. I mean, I don't know if you have like
I could
outdoor
just
pots,
stick
above
it
ground
into the
pots,
other
or
ports, honestly.
hmm
The
yeah,
lower
Yeah.
port.
you could fill that thing up quick by doing it that way.
Yeah.
If you did it early on, like the very first time you top. You know what I mean,
Mhm.
Stevo? Like what 4 or 5 weeks in, you're looking at close to topping, and then you could just start spreading it out the second you're able
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
Autos in a garden or a
That's what I want to do
tower
next.
would be great.
Really bad.
I think
Mhm.
that would be where it's at
Mhm.
because you can do so many in a small spot, and they more than likely won't grow as big as what you have now.
Yeah,
Mm.
right. Which is better
They
for
can get
indoor growth for real. I definitely couldn't do what I have now inside unless I had like cathedral ceilings.
right. Alan says I did a good job with dinner, no leftovers. Well, hell's yeah, Alan.
Oh
You,
yeah.
Yeah.
I put a post out on X a while back, a couple, I don't know, it was last week. I said, "What do you do with your food waste?" And there were several people that posted that commented and said, "I don't have any food waste. I eat it all, or I this and that." And I was like, "Well, hold on. What do you mean? Like peels and rinds and cores and I mean, you're saying you don't have any of that? You eat your like like your lemon peel, like you're gonna eat that? No, well, no. I mean, it's like, well, what are you doing with it? And a lot of people said different things, and some people throw it all to the chickens, some people throw it out and do compost, and
I was
um,
gonna say chickens.
yeah, well, you have the chickens. That's what I was getting at. Is
I
like the
like to
chickens are
save some
crazy,
vegetable scraps though in like a freezer bag because once you get like I don't know a gallon size full of like onion, celery, carrot scraps, you can save your old chicken carcass too. Boil it all together and you have your own chicken broth.
Ah, okay.
oh,
It's pretty
instead of like
tasty, and you can even throw those lemons in there and give it a nice lemon flavor. It's delicious.
ring. Okay. So that's actually a good idea. My mother today, shouts out to mom. Mom's been part of the show tonight a couple times. So she had pineapples that she asked me to cut up for her before I left her house, and because she boils, you know what? I forgot. I have the recipe right here. It's this crazy recipe. You're gonna love this, Smash. You probably already know the recipe. So good with all of
I
the
don't know about that.
I mean, you're a lot farther along in the herbal remedies and like actually knowing how to do with some of this stuff. So it's an antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, antifungal, and antiviral mix. This is it, you put 2 organic oranges in there. It says a half an onion, but my mom usually puts a whole onion. Um, 2 garlic cloves. Put some turmeric, some ginger, honey,
Sounds like fire
pineapple,
cider.
cayenne pepper, three
Yep.
teaspoons a day. Oh, okay. Three
Oh yeah.
teaspoons a day is how much you take of this. Keep refrigerated, and so it turns into this, kind of orange jar of stuff, and it's all super
Do you have a
delicious.
name for it?
No,
I
there
think it's
should
called
be a name.
fire cider.
Fire
It sounds,
cider.
yeah, it sounds like it's a good like flu bomb slash
Mhm.
sickness recipe.
What's up,
Mm.
Sherry? Um, after I smoke. Cheers, Alan. We're gonna smoke here in a second too. But yeah, this is crazy. I actually. So what I did was I cut up the pineapple, and but to what you were saying, she took the pineapple scraps and she boils that and makes a pineapple juice, and then boom, you got more use out of it. So and she actually she doesn't mind. Like she's probably not looking for it to taste good either, because when you boil all that, you might have that rindy, but that's actually good for you. The rinds of a lot of fruits are actually really high in vitamins. It's just we don't.
Yeah, the orange, probably other citrus too, is 3 times more vitamin C in the peel than the actual orange. Yeah.
Right. So if you can, I've seen people take like the lemon rind and like use like a cheese grater or something, and like make like just take little bits of it and put it into your salad or whatever else.
Yeah, it's good.
I really want to try
on
this.
top of your chicken too. I like lemon on chicken. It's good.
Yes, lemon chicken is very good. Lemon and basil. I have my basil drying out. I need to figure out like a good. I looked at salt shakers and they're too obviously way too small. I want to get like a good like I don't know what they call it, a seasoning shaker maybe. I don't know. Figure it out. But I'm gonna start.
Your own, drill some holes into a metal lid.
Oh jeez, no way! I don't want it. I didn't want a glass one. I just
recycle, reuse, man.
Yeah.
I see. I could take a. I got a bunch of jars. Yeah, I already got a bunch of jars with lids, pickle jars and such. Could drill some holes in the pickle jar lid.
Maccabees Live Market S&P.
So there it is.
Live jars. It's like I leave all the labels on all the jars as I reuse them. It's like used to be a mayonnaise jar. Yeah. That's plastic. Oh, my bad. Reusing plastic jars. Don't do that. It's probably not a good idea.
Like all the old butter containers in your grandma's fridge. You didn't know which one was actually butter.
That's right. Yeah. Country crock.
Yeah.
That's my fridge right now. Okay, like
that's what I always called it.
Naper, we got a spammer. What's up?
I see that. I was gonna say something.
Pour fuel on the inside.
Get rich, get strong. Get up. Let's go.
Turn it into a roaring fire instead. Get rich, get strong. Get strong. It says get strong.
They'll never snuff me out.
I'm not sure how to get strong. You see the comments, Smashley? I'm not putting it up on the screen, but you should be able to see it. SteveO, did you see that I whacked it on the air last night for the very first time? And it was very cool, man. Actually, I liked it. And I got one from Drizzle Dab over at the store. You can get one at drizzledab.com. I got a little nug here of some White Knight.
I want that for my herbs. Because it really
I think it would be good for other things too. Especially if you're making well, like for you, you're making different tinctures and things.
Yeah. That's what I use, Waylon. I've got one. Mine's mine's some sort of koala.
Oh, I've heard of
Coach
that brand.
Puff.
You too, Alan.
I think it's a wrapper. I think it's a wrapper or something. And it was like a special edition one or something.
Wicked. Oh.
Wiki.
You know, I am going to a rap show the end of this week, this coming weekend. So when I get done, I think they're gonna call me. Was it harmonica MC or what was it? MC harmonica, I think was what I came up with.
Because you play, right?
Well, just once in a while, just for a second or two.
Nice.
It's enough to say I'm an expert, though. So
a couple of deep breaths.
Yeah, that's all I get. All right, we're gonna hit this bad boy. It's so powerful.
I was just looking on Amazon the other day for an herb grinder. I forgot about those little whippets.
Boom.
Yeah, whack it.
Whack it. Oh, it's a whack it, not a whip it.
No, it's called a whack it.
That's why I said I whacked it on the air live with this whack it right here.
I thought you said whip it for some reason, huh? Not hearing things right.
Whippets are things that we don't do anymore. Smash.
Are those things that you put on your ankle and spin around?
No, that's a skip it. That's a skip it. Skip it.
I'm getting all these things confused.
Or no, did we call it a skip bow? Skip bow was a
Skip
thing.
was a game, a card game.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a
that was
fun
yeah.
game.
You're right. You're right. That was a game. That was a card game. But skip it was a skipping thing. You put it on your ankle, like you had like you were doing time or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and it like went in a circle. You had to like jump over it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love
I
those.
remember
things.
this. So now I got a nice mixture of some really really fire nug in my beautiful container here.
Nice.
I found this when I did a review at a store, and it just
It looks like one of those old candy dishes at grandma's house.
Yep.
it is, but it is full of candy too.
Yeah. Updated.
Oh,
Mhm.
Sherry with the 200 stars. Thank you, Sherry. That was
Oh yeah.
a few minutes ago. I didn't see that it was stars until I looked at my phone.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Sherry.
Sherry, for the $2, you could become a subscriber and win lots of prizes. I would much rather see you over there winning back, getting back from the wonderful thing that we've got going on here. I'm at 68 over there on locals. Trying to get to. Well, I want to get to 10,000, but let's just get to that 100 mark first. You're welcome. She is still here. Okay, awesome. Working on it. No worries. If you have, I heard recently of a couple people that were trying to get in, but having trouble with the technical side of it. By all means, hit me up in the DMs if you're interested. I'm always willing to help because it is it's twofold. It's yes, subscribing to me, great, I love it. Also, it's kind of I'm helping to pull people outside of the bubble that we're inside of on the old Foos book. Try to broaden people's horizons out on multiple places. Locals is different though. It's not like another. You're not going to get bombarded with spam over there. Cheers, SteveO. Cheers, Smashley.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah, I had all the grandkids here today, man. I had all three of them, man. They were just tearing everything up and having fun.
Oh, yeah.
I was loving life today, man. The last 2 days have been so much fun, family fun, and just all
Love
kinds
that.
of good stuff. Yeah. You had fun at your Father's Day thing yesterday?
Yeah, it was a pretty cool place to go. The kids loved it.
Where'd you go? Oh, was that the beach or something? Or no?
No, it was like a drive-through zoo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It had like a ton of llamas. I was kind of scared I was gonna get spit on. I'm like, you can take all the food you want. I will not stop you.
They should do that. Put a bunch of llamas in a room and it'd be like a game.
Yeah,
Like,
they were like
comes out
following
with
the car, like cows. We even drove through like a little bear section, buffalo, ostriches. Like it was pretty cool.
Put a shirt on, like an oversized shirt that's got targets on it
Yeah.
before you go in there. There you go.
The
Ding,
park for the
ding.
kids had like tunnels underground that they could run through, and they had to bring like flashlights. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. My son
Yeah.
loves flashlights.
Hell yeah.
He might not like a scary, dark place though, like that. But hey. I always look up the movie, the Winnie the Pooh movies on this app I have, and it pulls up. There's a couple of like horror movies with Winnie the Pooh. Have you seen these, SteveO?
No.
Like Winnie the Pooh, like with real like live action.
Oh, yes.
Where he's got like a chainsaw.
Oh,
I've
geez.
seen that. Yeah, I have
No,
seen
it's blood and honey. Winnie the Pooh, blood and honey.
That's funny.
And it's like, holy cow, yeah, he talks about it too often.
They'll ruin anything, won't they?
Right?
Yep. They won't take things the right way that we want them to. Like I want a live action Mario again, but there's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Pooh, yeah, it was just Pooh, blood and honey. That's right. Ty Pond, what's up, man?
That's funny.
So
It was sick. Scroy, I don't know. I've never
Watch
seen it. Shane wants to see it. Man, I woke everyone up for that with that one. I bet Ty's seen it. Ty, have you seen it?
Pooh, blood, and honey. Interesting.
Pooh, blood, and honey. That kind of sounds like 3 bodily fluids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I know.
Honey's not right though.
We had started watching Cocaine Bear, and it was so violent we stopped watching it just because of all the tearing of the guts and stuff. We were like,
yeah. See, I don't really like movies like that.
me neither. I was like, that's it. I'm out.
Unnecessary gore. Yeah.
It brings on the nightmares, is what it does.
All right.
For me, it does anyway. I'll admit it. I'll have a nightmare after watching a scary movie. Hell yeah, I will.
I had nightmares after playing in VR. It was like everything was VR all of a sudden. I was like, ugh, my brain was just
Oh, you got my RO system. All right.
right here,
Funny,
you
it
guys.
looks a lot like mine.
150 gallons of pure, clean, crystal clean, bubbling brook, straight from the mountain spring water into your home.
And it's stealthy. It's the stealth RO. You can hide it
Yeah,
under
you
your
can't
sink.
see it. And once it's there, you lose it. You're like, where to go?
Where? I thought I had RO water. I didn't.
It moves around your house. Actually, it's like anyway.
Like the octopus in Finding Dory.
Yeah, just don't forget to get in on this, guys. It's for everybody. Definitely going to give you extra spots if you are. I think I told you guys before, but 1 extra spot for basic members, 2 extra spots for pro, 3 for the super pro. You get an additional spot for every 6 months that you've been a member as well. So
Excellent.
several of you are going to get a bunch of spots. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put your number on the wheel multiple times instead of giving you a bunch of numbers. It's just going to be whatever your number is, and it's going to be multiplied for however many spots.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Billy Barton, what's up, man? Billy actually won the game night ticket on People in the Boxes last week. Got to play last night,
Nice.
and he won a couple prizes, I think, actually. Some
Nice.
beans, right, Billy? Lots of genetics. Congrats,
Nice.
brother. Yeah, make sure you guys get in on this. I'm gonna run it for at least another week because I'm gonna pay to do a sponsored ad for it because maybe if nothing else, this is an item that every person can use. So
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what I like about it, I want to start doing more things like that. Not even just growing and gardening related, but all people related. Like another thing would be like an air cleaner, like I have, but maybe
Yeah.
a smaller one. Get like house air cleaners that people can put in whatever room.
Mhm.
Not just a fan, but something that cleans your air. So maybe that'll be the next one. I'm just thinking of it now, but I think that's a good idea for the next one.
Grow tent.
Billy's brother's in intensive care, brother. I hope he's getting stabilized and stuff, man.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Billy.
Sorry, bro, to hear that. Yeah, hopefully. Are you
Damn.
there now?
Sending healing vibes.
Yeah, bro, definitely. I'm gonna pray again tonight for everybody. Like, there's a whole list of people that are going through it right now. So all we hope to do is give you guys community and friendship and family, and we all try to do better and try to come up in some way. We can't always help when we want to, but man, definitely, I want to hear about it though. I want you to be able to come in and be like, guys, not doing so well, got this and that happening. So I'm glad you find us as a place like that you can come, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, keep us updated though, Billy. Let us know what's happening. What happened? I mean, I guess it's none of my business, but got in a wreck or something. Hopefully, it wasn't too terrible.
But inquiring minds like to know.
Now you got me worried about him. He said he's going to make it. Okay.
That's
Good.
all that matters.
Cheers, Chance.
He'll heal, buddy.
Smoking on some magic runts. Okay. To Billy's brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, chips.
Cheers for all the years. If we ever disagree, fuck you, and here's to me.
But
You guys never heard me say that one?
No.
Sometimes I forget what things I've put out on the internet. Liver and kidney shutting down. Whoa.
Dang.
Well, at least in intensive care, they've got. I believe they have machines that can do the jobs of those. Not every organ, but I think there's some pretty good machines, especially like filtering for our liver and such. I have a friend that was born with one kidney and like alcohol, like she could be 0 to belligerently drunk in like one beer because only one kidney to process,
Oh, wow.
Well, I am going to do a dab, I think, now, and pretty much good to go. Last week, we called it an early night because I was not feeling well.
Yeah, I could see it hit you all of a sudden, man. You were just like, bleh.
I think I had taken some migraine medication before the show, and it wasn't working, and then it made me nauseous instead because, when you take pills, you have that chance, especially depending on when the last time was you ate.
Yep, I have to time my food. I used to, I wouldn't do it, and then I was getting sick all the time and wondering why. So now I make sure I eat before alive so that I never have to worry about eating food.
I like to eat something after because I don't normally medicate so much as when I'm on my live. So I like to leave room because I know I'm going to want to eat something afterwards. But to your point, you don't want to be too like empty stomach. I always make sure I have some water with me during the show. Got to have your fluids. Plus, if you get too parched, you can't talk.
Cottonmouth.
What is your favorite go-to snack?
Usually just whatever I have. Like right now, I think we have some pretzel sticks that I might go to.
How you, Ashley?
I
got some scrimps too. I could throw in the deep fryer. Not deep fryer, but the air fryer.
Yeah, don't tell me carrot sticks and stuff. What is it that you eat that you shouldn't eat, Ashley? Tell us.
She just eats Juice Plus. Eat Juice Plus.
Yeah,
all
I
day.
just about a bag of Juice Plus gummies.
Yeah.
No, get the shits later. No. I really think that probably ice cream.
Yeah.
Billy says ice cream too. Okay.
Ice cream, and I don't know. I just have a really bad sweet tooth. I love sweet.
Ice cream's only my weakness if I go buy it.
Yeah, see, if I stay away from buying it, then I'm golden.
Yeah.
If I don't buy it at the grocery store, I will treat myself through a drive-through once in a while with some ice cream.
See, but then you think about it, and you're spending the same amount of money on one cone as you are like basically a whole gallon.
Maybe, but you're gaining less calories as if you would buy a whole tub.
Very true, but
So it's not economical, but it's more sensible.
right.
Yeah.
It's
not to buy it at all, and then
now you got to also think about this when you go and get it at the drive-through. You're getting some kind of crazy concoction thing with like turtles and marshmallows and like jelly beans and like fruit and stuff. You got all this stuff in there, right? And when you go to the store, you're probably just going to get the tub of maybe like a swirl or maybe like that strawberry vanilla combo.
Yeah.
You might get a couple flavors going on. Might get that. What do you call the triple flavor? Shit.
Oh, Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. It's been so long since I bought ice cream like that. You might get that. You might get that sherbet. I love the sherbet. That's actually 0 cal. Did you guys know sherbet is 0 carbs?
Can you find some without the dyes in it? Because I can't.
It's not 0 calories. It's 0
snap.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we need to get a sherbet.
We need to make our own
0 dye sherbet. Yes.
Make some with some
sherbet
fresh
with
raspberries and all that good stuff.
Hey, we got Paul Kurtz in the house, brother. What's up?
Hey, Paul.
Hope you're doing better, brother. Go ahead.
I got you in my prayers too, Paul.
Mhm.
You as well, brother.
That's what I mean. I got a list of y'all right now that I'm really manifesting so hard that we all just get through what we got to get through, and we all come back to have a nice ending to our summer, and maybe we can all get together somewhere at some event. Maybe said, I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about maybe like might call it like Herbal Roots Canifest. I don't know. Maybe something like that, or other time.
Oh, yeah.
But in all seriousness, you'll be seeing Smashley, you'll be seeing Sir SteveO, myself, you're seeing Master Rochi, you'll be seeing Drizzle Dab, you'll be seeing all the Level Up glass blowing crew. You're going to be seeing so many people at that event in July.
Stony D would be there.
Oh yeah, Stony D. You'll be Dab and Daniel will probably be there. I'm gonna be camping out.
Guy Cooksey will be there, of course.
I'm gonna cook out, or not cook out. A cookout might sound good too, but I'm gonna camp out. Maybe I should bring a little grill or something.
Oh, are you gonna camp out? Is that what you're gonna do? You guys
Out, yeah.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna do is put the seats back in my Jeep.
Well, I might do the same thing, but I'm calling it camping out.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll the seats back. I'll see you in 4 hours. That's all I ever get anyway. Is 4 hours of sleep. So I'll wake up and be like, yo, just a normal fucking day,
Paul says still no diagnosis in Columbus, Ohio now. So that's right. They went to supposedly a more specialist hospital, Grant Hospital. Okay. Can always get worse. Yep.
Smoother
They
visit.
got each other, and to some that's better than gold. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, we got to look at it that way, Billy, because we're always going to have adversity. Like we said, we got to have that wind to make our stocks more strong. So, what's that new meme? It's like, don't complain about having too much on your plate if you came to eat. If your plan was to eat, you know what I mean? And we all get a lot on our plate. Cheers, guys.
Wow, that's a good one. Waylon the wisdom fart.
No. That's why I preface it's a meme out there. Like, I hate people that share the memes like they created them. There's a few of y'all out there.
Literally everything is shared from online, though. Like, you can't consider.
Yeah,
that.
but you can tell the difference when someone's sharing someone's post and when they post it as their own picture.
Yeah, it would be like seeing a meme and then not reposting the meme, but going onto your page and you writing it out like you wrote it. And I've seen that before. But, that's whatever. I don't judge other people. I just go, oh, that's a nice quote. I'll move on.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop and say, you. I'm just I just not going to play into
Sometimes I share my own. Sometimes I share others.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you can tell when it's my thought. Like the one I said, you want to feel weird today? Just go put on an old pair of shoes. Thank me later.
Yeah.
And then people were like, huh? I'm just saying, man, you got an old pair of shoes you haven't worn in a couple of years? Put them on. You're going to be like, whoa. Like you feel so weird.
Yeah. I got these shoes from Skechers, and my stepdad got them for me for my birthday. And check this out. This right here, you just stick your foot in, and this holds your foot up, and it doesn't even have laces. You can just slip your foot in, and it goes pop, and your foot pops right into it. I can just throw it on the floor.
Advertised before, hell yeah.
You know how whenever you try to do that with regular shoes, the back always gets all curled up and stuff,
Right, yeah.
These don't do that. It just goes pop, pops them right in, man. It's worth every penny, whatever he paid for them.
I've never seen or heard of that.
Yeah, it's Skechers, man, and they're super soft. They got the memory foam. Man, I was wearing my my Nike skateboard shoes, and I didn't realize that they were all wore out on the inside. I mean, I've been wearing them since I got my leg 4 years ago. I've been wearing the same pair of shoes for 4 years straight.
Oh, cow, man.
Yeah,
you can tell a difference just by getting a new insole.
Time for that.
Yeah.
Throwing new insoles in there,
Right.
All right, cheers, cheers. This will be it for me. My cleanup heat. I was thinking about getting a electric nail, and I just don't know, man.
Mhm. I was just daydreaming today of if I ever came into some money, getting a motorcycle again and getting it, with the shift button, since I can't shift,
Yeah.
And then I thought, that's kind of dangerous. I don't think Kelly would let me get back on a bike. So what about a
Right.
trike? Get a trike. Now, is
Oh.
that not that's a perfect compromise, isn't it?
You should get like one of those sidecars for her.
Oh no, I'd want her on the back hugging me.
Sidecar for me.
Yeah, sidecar for Waylon. Yeah, I'll pick you up in the sidecar, Waylon.
Like, okay, but I'm wearing my cape. You're like, bro, you got it. You can't do that. It's gonna get caught in the.
No, if you have a cape, you gotta wear the cape. That would be awesome.
It says Waylon the indoor farmer on the back.
I'll wear like a half cape, a female, like a superhero, a super heroine cape. Girls,
Yeah.
girl heroes always have like a shorter cape.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
We'll drive up to events and Waylon will be holding on to a tray of microgreens.
No, that's the commercial.
Oh, that's
you
right.
know, and you're driving up, and you pull up, turn to the
Mhm.
side. I'm like,
Skirt. Waylon the indoor farmer here and saying, "Eat your vegetables."
speaking of which, Melissa May, I think Joe's right here, but Melissa May posted, and I shared her post about today being National Eat Your Vegetables Day.
Oh, I saw that. I forgot all about it. Yeah.
I meant to say something earlier, and I meant to actually have some carrots down here to munch on, but we heard SteveO's bias towards eating carrots as a snack already. So carrots are a good snack, and actually they are high in sugar, so they're actually not.
They are. That's one of the things that I'm limited to only like 15 little baby carrots if I'm going to eat carrots as a snack. That's the one of the things that they limit me on is carrots. Otherwise, I can have as much vegetables as I want pretty much any time if I want to go to the bathroom all the time.
Right.
But hey, there's benefits to that too.
Yeah, haven't you guys seen some of those infomercials? Like the average person has like whatever 15 pounds of poop just hanging out in their gut. They don't know how to get it out.
15
There's
pounds.
There's a lot of
So I'm
dieting.
just gonna assume I'm 15 pounds lighter.
Well, yeah, like you could say that, but you could also feel better too by not having it in there. And especially you would be into this. There's a whole like regimen of different foods that you can eat that helps this. At least that's what the commercial guy was saying.
Oh yeah, for me it's a second cup of coffee in the morning. That's all I need.
Yeah, but that's not actually, that's coming through you, but it's not actually cleaning the walls of your intestines.
I get it.
At least from what I saw. I'm not an expert.
We cover all the bases. The indoor farmer. We'll talk about anything.
It's the new movie, Poo, Blood, and Corn Kernels.
Corn.
Yeah, not instead of honey, because honey doesn't come out of it. Corn kernels might be.
Oh, corn. Okay.
All right, I'm just cleaning this off, but we're gonna wrap it up. It's been a good Monday. Let's get it going. We got a lot going on this week. I got to mow my own grass tomorrow.
Oh, nice. I give a guy named Luis. I give him $40 every 2 weeks, and he does my whole yard, front and back.
Wow, pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
I'd do it for that too.
Yeah.
Later, Billy. He says I eat a salad 3 days a week. Okay. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you.
So tomorrow night's show is going to be on the Moss Avenue Antiques and Sale that they do once a year in Peoria. It's a 30-year going thing in Peoria. A 30-year annual event.
Okay.
My first time going to it was this year. Guys, some of you saw pictures I posted, a couple of them, and I got a whole bunch more to go over. We'll be showing that off tomorrow on the Indoor Farmer Reviews. We got Siir SteveO on Peace News and Views on Wednesday.
And guess who I got for my guest, Waylon?
Daz Exotic.
Nope, I'm not that lucky.
What?
Jorge Cervantes.
I don't know.
Grower. You don't know him? The guy who wrote the Marijuana Bible?
Hell yeah.
I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual.
This guy. This guy right here. He wrote the Cannabis Encyclopedia. Jorge Cervantes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's like the world's most famous grower.
You have to ask him if he keeps up with new techniques or if he just does it the way he does it.
He's a badass. He lives in Spain. He's really fucking. I can't wait. It's gonna be
That's cool.
anybody who any grower, any breeder knows who Jorge Cervantes is.
When is your show again?
It's Wednesday night.
Well, I'm not any grower. I didn't know who he was.
That's true, but you've only been a grower a short time.
You know what? Facebook said I've been on Facebook for 2 years. So I must be like 20 years old right now. When I was on Facebook for 2 years. No, they told me that, but I believe it's just about my page. But it gave me this notification. Congratulations, you've made that. You hit the 2-year mark. I'm like, bitch, I've been on this for like 16 years now.
I joined Facebook in 2009.
Right. I think it was like 07 or something for me. So who I'm going to have Wednesday, I think, as long as it works out for him, we're going to be having Claire from Drizzle Dab in studio. Hopefully. So if that works out, then
That'll be awesome. Yeah, Claire's badass. If it wasn't for Claire and his CBN, I wouldn't sleep as good as I do.
Hell yeah.
We're planning to try to hype up the token float. There's already like 25 people signed up, including myself, paid and signed up. So we get a shirt. Going to have a shirt before the event, so I can wear it for the event if I want. Probably won't wear the shirt much because it'll be out in the hot ass river for like 6 hours.
Hey, Bobbert, I hate to correct you, bro, but I can't let it go since you corrected me. It's not pronounced George, it's Jorge. That's how he pronounces it.
Yeah, the J in Spanish is typically a H sound.
He's not Spanish, though. He's a white guy. His real name is something like George Van Patten or something like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Jorge Cervantes is the combination of he picked Jorge and Cervantes is his wife's last name. And it's his pen name that he used to write all of his books.
Oh, yeah.
Because back in the 70s and 80s, they throw you in prison for writing a book like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder how he got it published, though. Sherry, you laid your bike down tonight? What do you mean, like you got in a wreck? Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's not...
I laid my bike down? Oh, my gosh. That's terrible.
Well, I hope you're okay.
Wow. I hope you were wearing good protection and stuff, your helmet and all your leather and everything.
Pothole. Oh, man.
Ouch. Ouch. No bueno. Sorry to hear that. Man, more bad news from our family members.
Yeah. Got Bean Dango in the house.
What's up, Bean?
Uh-oh.
What's up? What's up?
Bean and I are going to try. Bean, I'm sorry. I sent a message. I got confused. I, for some reason, thought he was talking about this show. But no, we are going to try. I don't know if he's up much later. We're going to try to get together inside VR and do a live stream. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. But I don't know if you guys saw that video a little while back with Mark Zuckerberg and I forget who it was, but they were doing like an interview inside of VR.
I did see that.
So we're gonna give it a shot.
Interesting.
So I don't know if we'll do that tonight.
Who's giving it a shot?
Say again.
Who's giving it a shot?
Bean Dongo.
Bindango.
Myself. I don't know.
So like we'll see cartoon versions of you guys.
Maybe. All I know is I can stream I can stream what I'm doing to the screen to StreamYard, and if him and I are somehow meet up inside there, whether it's a game or like because Facebook is now connected to it's called the Meta Quest instead of the Oculus because Facebook Meta purchased it. And so now Facebook is inside there. So I can go to my Facebook and I can look at my messages and stuff and check my Facebook inside the VR. So I'm wondering if him and I do a messenger call, if it would do, I don't know. We'll see.
That's kind of funny.
We're going to see if it does anything, but I don't think it's anymore. So I appreciate him stopping in, but I'm going to message him, see if he wants to do that still. Sir SteveO, I wasn't meaning to seem like I was correcting you, brother.
It's all good. All good, man. I'm not upset.
Does it both ways.
All love to Robert Boucher, bro. At all times. All love, brother.
See you soon, Robert. We're going to see you soon, bro. You're going to be at the Herbal Roots, aren't you? Robert?
Oh, that's right. Yes, we saw him last year there. That's where I met him. That's right. That'll be awesome. Round 2, buddy. Round 2, 2 days this time.
I'm going to touch both sides of your butt this time.
That's right.
You guys, every year I touch his butt enough to make up for all of the false accusations that he makes throughout the year. It's going to be it's going to kind of like a birthday spankings ritual, but just Herbal Roots butt grab ritual. Anyway, let's get going. It's been a fun night. Thank you guys. It's going to be a good week too. Got a lot going on. Got the concert coming up, so yeah, check it out. Make sure you get in on the giveaway for the RO system. Anybody out there that wants one, it's pinned up the top of my page. Hi, Kathy. And that's it. Have a great night, guys. Anybody want to shout anything out, Smashley?
There he is.
Do some promotional things.
I'm like, no.
Promotional.
Wednesdays with Rasta Rhino.
See you the Wednesday. Okay.
And Sunday shows.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for SteveO's show tomorrow. Wednesday.
Beast News and Views. Check it out on the NOK Network.
That'll be
cool. It's going to be good. But guess what? The whole thing, all of it, has nothing. It means nothing without food, right? Every single one of us has to eat.
We need